Hello neighbors and friends, Steve here with etrailer.com. Folks, thanks for joining me while we take a real quick look at the Thule TracRac UtilityRac. It's a sliding ladder rack for your utility vehicles, 22 inches tall, rated to hold 1,250 pounds. So folks, first thing I want to do is start by telling you, I just have half of this kit kind of demoed, set up today together. It would look something like this out of the box. So again, you're going to get all these parts you see on the image on your screen, all the nuts, bolts, stainless steel hardware. There is some drilling required as this does go on that utility rack, or rather utility vehicle bed. And when it's fully assembled in that, it's going to look something much like this. As you see there, it says typical photo. That's just a generic. It's going to fit pretty much the utility bed that are out there. And these aluminum base rails I'm going to show you here in a second will help you understand how it's going to work. So again, adjustable ladder rack. It's going to slide. It is very unique. It can slide with what's called a T-track base rail. And that's going to be these parts here. It's going to be perfect for long loads, short loads, or anything in between. So whether you're doing plumbing or maybe a ladder or anything like that, long boards potentially, metal, steel, whatever, it does have nice integrated quick release clamping knobs so that you can loosen it to move the whole rack either forward or back, or simply slide this off the rails and take the whole rack off. Now the part that would be permanently on your truck or bed would be these two front aluminum pieces. Let me see if I can zoom into one of them better. So this base piece here. So as you can see, this whole kit slides forward and back on the rail itself. And just bear with me, I don't have this bolted down obviously. And as you can see, there are holes in here. So you would screw that down, bolt it down to the utility bed itself. Now, you can get additional tracks sold separately. So if you want this one straight continuous piece, you could do that. The way you could slide them forward or back and not have to worry about a set length. So what I mean by that is, again, you're going to get 4 of these bases that this whole unit slides onto. And those bases are 24 inches long or 2 feet long. So again, you're gonna get 4 of them. Ideally, just like the picture I had on the screen, you would have 2 close to the front, 2 close to the back. But if you want some in the middle, again, just purchase those separately. That way you can make one streamlined, seamless rack to slide the whole thing on. Now these are an elliptical style blade or bar is what they're called. Elliptical meaning it's aerodynamic. The wind's gonna push right over the top and underneath, and streamline to minimize wind resistance, minimize any kind of like vibration, those kind of thing. And it's an airfoil tip here on the front, and that prevents the whistling sound and those kind of things as well. Now as you see, you've got some tie-down points on the sides here, and you've got tie-down brackets here on the top. These simply twist in to hold tight, and they have anchor tie-down points or through here. You could simply loosen those. You could slide it all the way over here and maybe tighten them down here and have a ladder or something secured. Maybe you want something right here in the middle. It's whatever your needs and wants are. Very simple to slide. Let's say you want to take them out. You're gonna have end caps that come with this kit, and that would seal off the end cap, and that prevents these from sliding out. So here in the top, you have a little slot that's specially made for these to pop out of. And I can simply just pop it back in. And then obviously you'd have to be right on one side of that slot to keep this from popping back out. But once you got it in place and you tighten down those knobs, it's not going anywhere. So let me see if I can show you. So I won't be able to show you the knob. It's a little bit off camera here, but this is the T-slot. That's what these are sliding through. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop one of these out just so you can get a better look of the bottom of it from above. So you can see it's got the built-in slot here, and then the nut and plastic keeper here are what help it simply pop into place and then make it to where you can slide it. And then you just simply twist that, it's pulling tight, and now it's locked in place. Now folks, these are aluminum, as I said, so super lightweight but super durable. It's a simple bolt-on installation. Again, the only permanent thing in drilling is putting that base part down onto the utility part of that bed. Now from the top of this bar down to the flat surface here is 22 inches. So you get a height of 22 inches. And again, this is rated for 1,250 pounds capacity. There's an internal web structure on the crossbars that increase the strength and rigidity, and it is E-coated, followed by a clear coat finish for extra rust protection, and that's gonna help it be resistant to scratches, dings, bangs, those kind of thing. And again, everything here, the load stops are aluminum, the side ones, everything. The hardware, again, is stainless steel. So I'm gonna throw an image up one last time of the hardware. Now, obviously everything in black that's plastic would be just black plastic, but the upright tie down points, all those are aluminum that have been powder coated and E-coated. Well, folks, I think that we'll wrap it up. Just a quick look together today. Again, I want to thank you for your patience. And again, I'm limited here to how much space. I've only got the one side set up for you today for demo. Again, nice. It can slide forward or back and really easily. And again, if you wanted to slide it fully off, you could, and then take it off. There would be stop knobs here and here to tighten that down to keep it from moving. Folks, I'm Steven. Thanks again. Have a good one.